first piece I've read to an audience that doesn't involve fucking. I hope you all like it. Do over. I've watched her since I was a little kid. Dancing, singing, Mickey Mouse Club. She didn't become a singer though, no. No, we were always competitive, so in college, when I said I wanted to be an actress, she said she wanted to be an actress too. I told her it was really difficult work, not just something you could figure out overnight. I had been studying Shakespeare and Miller and Pinter for 4 years. I had worked hard. So she tagged along with me to a soap commercial audition, just to see what it was like, how big the room was, what the girls looked like, whether they ate or drank anything. They never did. This was her version of studying. The girls in the tiny beige room that was a bit too cold and studded with nipples all looked like her, or wanted to. Hodgepodge of long hair and long legs and short noses. Her nose was a rabbit's, tiniest of all. Seeing this nose, the man with the clipboard mistook her for a girl who hadn't shown up, someone whose agent had sent over a picture that was either doctored or the image of earthly white perfection. The missing girl had light fur all over her face, tinged pink with blush. Although I never saw the headshot, I just knew she looked exactly like my roommate. When she told the man the Vanessa he was looking for couldn't possibly be her, and that she'd just come to support me, he shook his head in disbelief and said the name Vanessa again and again. When he finally moved on down the list, he was startled to find me sitting there, dark eyes and chestnut skin and cocoa-buttered hair. His eyes filled with a palpable hatred, the kind that could pick up a body and shake it and shake it. I gestured to Ursat's Vanessa, clutching my stomach and bending at the waist, but really, I had lost my voice, all traces of it. She looked at me curiously and nodded, just before I stumbled out of my chair and collapsed in a heap in the hallway. Her instincts were good. She went in my place. She got the commercial, and then a regular spot as a teacher on a sitcom called Been There, Done That, about a widowed guy with triplets who had, in his lifetime, been fired from 50 different jobs. I asked her if there was an occasional unemployment office lady or lady boss role up for grabs, and she always said, probably, soon. I got the idea from a movie to slowly poison her, knocked it off at first, and then really started doing it. We had some antifreeze in the garage, and I'd read that it doesn't leave a trace in the bloodstream. So I started her off with a small dose in the morning coffee, which was basically whatever was left over in the pot after I'd had mine. She liked to sleep in. So, I just put a teaspoon or two in the pot and leave it on the burner for about an hour. So when she finally got up, she'd be serving the stuff to herself. This was a dangerous game, and that was why I never once broke a sweat as she sat there, sipping, talking about how hard it was to stay in character when she played opposite someone so painfully fuckable. After a month, she had begun sleeping in a little later on weekends. I upped the morning dose to 3 tablespoons and started making soup for dinner, which she liked, anything liquid. After a few months, I was dosing her up to 3 times a day, but aside from some puffiness under the eyes, she really hadn't changed much. I was still dreaming of the day she'd finally give in, take one last ragged breath with the spoon inches from her mouth, and drop her round, bunny face right into her goulash. I was up to 4 tablespoons 3 times a day when she announced one evening over sweet corn chowder that she had landed the role of astronaut number 3 in the feature film Aliens Rock the Planet, and was moving in with a director who was leaving his wife and 4 children to be with her. Our lease was almost up, and when I asked if I could come and live with her and her director just until I found a place of my own, she smiled down at me like a damn whore angel.
Yeah!